All right, guys, you know I have this kind of one of those cars that's sort of a sleeper. Red car, you know, but fast, comfortable, family ride. You know, there's other sleepers in this world, including this gorgeous red car. Let's go check this out. If you're a Volvo enthusiast, then you probably already know this car. If you're not, you might want to stick around and learn more about it. It's an amazing sleeper wagon, owned by none other SwedeSpeed.com's editor, Chris Stewart. All right, we got Chris Stewart here. This is the man, the myth, the legend of SwedeSpeed.com. So let's take a look at your car, which is the, what model is this?
It's a 2007
2007
V70R.
V70R.
V70R. It's one of 345 that were imported into the U.S.
Oh,
2007.
One of 345?
Yes.
2007?
That's correct. Last year.
...2007, and it looks pretty darn good. For a 20. Are you the original owner? Or?
I am not.
Okay.
I am the third owner of this one.
Okay.
I found it in Maryland of last year.
Okay.
You know, passion red is the color.
Right.
And it's difficult to find. And you know, when you see a red wagon, it's just something unique and special about it. The wheels are actually from a 2015 V60. It's riding on stock suspension. We've added European headlights to it. One thing unique about the European headlights compared to the US headlights is a dedicated high beam. So the inner bulbs in the US are the DRLs, where in Europe it's a dedicated high beam halogen bulb, which makes for a much better experience at night when you have dedicated high beams, as you know, driving in the country. For this specific model, you had two options, the 6-speed manual and 6-speed automatic. This is an automatic. One of my future plans is potentially to convert it to a manual transmission.
Oh, nice.
It's a 2.5 liter, 300 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. So SwedeSpeed has it's an online community.
Right.
And in the forums, we've got guys doing built motors, 500-600 horsepower.
Wow.
So, you know, you roll up in your SS thinking, it's just this wagon. You know, they're door to door with you.
Exactly. Easily, yeah.
So they truly are a sleeper when you start to build these cars. Companies like IPD make a tune, you know, it's an easy bump to, 320 horsepower.
Wow.
You can do front mount intercoolers, exhaust systems. You can get 330, 340, 350.
Okay.
And then, you really just have to start modifying the internals when you want to really get big power. The R badge, this is a huge debate in the Volvo community. The R badge was retired in 2007 in the US.
Okay.
They created the trim platform R design.
I've heard of that.
Right, so it's essentially just a trim package.
Okay.
And then really the true successor was Polestar.
Gotcha, that's what I thought.
And that was really the more hardware, not just styling.
Right.
Which is, this was more hardware, the bigger brakes, the 4C adaptable suspension.
Yeah.
So the Polestar was really the true successor.
Okay.
And Volvo sold off Polestar.
Right.
And so now you're kind of stuck with our design.
Yeah.
And now they have what's called Polestar Engineering.
Okay.
Which is, it's back to a trim package.
Gotcha.
Volvo enthusiasts are hoping for perhaps someone to bring back the R badge.
Okay.
So one of the things I've changed in my interior.
Oh, yeah?
A set of 2017 S60 seats. So one of the things that we're doing is a little bit of interior upgrading.
Okay.
So we've got 2017 S60 seats. Ooh. We've got a sports steering wheel with Alcantara, fresh leather. So I'm slowly upgrading the interior. We added some Alcantara to the dash hub there at the top.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Did a doubled-in stereo install. And with these modern radios, you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Audio, backup cameras.
So that's aftermarket?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
nice. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, you got the rear. You get
check that out,
wheels
guys.
and tires in here. If you go into a track day,
oh
put some
man,
slicks on.
that's a lot of space. Yeah. That is
tremendous cargo capacity. And
That is a
Fold
win.
the seats down. You can sleep in the back of these things when you go to a, weekend event somewhere.
That is awesome. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. This car, you would never think. Okay, just be careful if you wanna run it, and you won't really know right away, because just like these type of cars, it looks just like, okay, another Volvo wagon on the road, until you really pay attention to the details.
Stop Tech rotors.
Okay, yeah.
Stop Tech
See the rotors. Yep.
Really like the product, the quality of the product Stop Tech makes.
Yeah.
One of our partners and advertisers, Viva Performance, provided the products to us.
So about how many miles is on this now?
128,000.
128, guys. Great overview of a very cool car. Now let's learn more about Chris and the Volvo community. All right, guys, we're inside the Volvo V70R. How long you been with SwedeSpeed.com now?
So this is actually SwedeSpeed's 20th year.
Oh, wow.
A friend of mine, George Acorn, started SwedeSpeed in 1999.
Okay.
And it's just slowly grown to the largest Volvo community in the U.S.
Nice.
And it's a great platform for folks that are, especially with the resurgence of Volvo, to come and really interact with the community and find out information before a purchase and then after a purchase. And Volvo really looks for in the community. They're actually in the community, and they listen and for the voice of the customer. They want to hear. Sometimes it doesn't bubble up through the dealer network,
Right.
And when they have a new product out, they want to hear as quickly as possible. If there are any issues or concerns that they need to be aware of. It's really grown. We've got photo galleries of different models, different events that we go to. We do road test drives. Back in '03 when the R's were announced, I created the R Forum. And it's really been interesting to watch that forum, the demographics. You had engineers when these things first came, these were 50,000 mile cars. And back in '04, when they came to the US, it's a lot of money. It's still a lot of money for a car, but back then, it's that much more. And so you had these engineers and higher income individuals buying these originally. And then over time, now today it's third and fourth owner. You've got a younger demographic buying these cars and really doing some creative things with these vehicles. As I mentioned, you got a couple guys. There's a guy, Travis, on the West Coast. He's got close to 600 horsepower at the wheels.
Really?
Completely built motor. It's insane. And then you've got the Volvo scalable platform architecture, the SPA cars, the new XC90. It's one of the most award-winning SUVs.
Really nice.
Beautiful vehicles. And so Volvo's got those going. We've now got the electrification of vehicles. Their Polestar brand, full electrified. It was just announced, the Polestar 2. And they got the Polestar 1, which is a hybrid. And so we've got the rear-wheel drive platform, which guys are doing LS swaps.
Oh, man.
So if you see some of these old 740s, guys are dropping LS1s in them.
Crazy.
And, one guy's called the Volvette.
Nice.
And so you truly have sleepers out there that, some of these muscle car guys roll up on and pleasantly surprised.
If you were to name 3 things about the V70R that makes it special, what 3 things would that be?
The motor, right?
Yeah.
The heart of the vehicle. It's 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
That's nothing to joke about.
It's not. It's not.
Especially for 2007.
Right, for 2007.
That was it's awesome.
I just think it's got such a unique character. The look, the styling.
Yeah.
In passion red. I think the 4C suspension is a love-hate sort of thing.
Okay.
It can be good for some individuals, but you don't have the adjustability of coilovers, and they can be harsh.
Right.
You put this thing in advanced mode, and you're feeling every nook and cranny. All-wheel drive system is pretty decent. It's just it's hard to say 3 things in particular. I think you can really tune these to really make them your own.
Yeah.
And that's what I think I enjoy most about this generation of Volvo. You can still have fun with them.
Yeah.
Whereas the newer ones, there's less for you to do without a lot more work.
Now, I noticed when I was following your feed, do you get to drive other Volvos on a regular basis or something? Or?
Yes. So you get to go to press events as well as press cars out of the fleet.
That's why you got to be an editor when you grow up.
That's right.
So you were talking track.
Yeah.
Have you taken this to the track?
Not this
Okay.
one.
Gotcha.
No. I don't know if I would take this specific automatic to the track. The newer, the Polestar cars are a blast to drive on the track. You got paddle shifters, which makes it a little bit easier navigating the course. There are guys that do it. I mean, they're heavy Volvo wagons. You really got to get the suspension tuned right, get a little more power to really be competitive. This is it's a unique car.
Yes, it is.
In passion red, and I'd looked for one for years. I had one of these in Sonic Blue. It was one of our first project cars on SwedeSpeed. You know, what's funny about that car is I'll do eBay searches, and I see companies have taken one of the pictures I've had of that Sonic Blue V70R and use it for products, and I'm like, that's interesting. It was 06 manual transmission. We had bolted on. IPD had developed a bunch of new products at the time. So it was one of the first to sort of get stage, I think we were up to stage 2 on that one, which exhaust, downpipe. Yeah. We did sway bars on it, and it was a fantastic car. It's one of those ones you look back on like, I should have kept that one. We did a 98 V70 T5 manual project with IPD stage 3, well over 300 horsepower, a lot of power to the front wheels and a manual transmission. And you know, I just remember, you know, Dulles Toll Road, you come out of the toll booth, and there was a guy in a SRT8, and I was door to door with him, and he was just laughing. So, you know, they're fun cars, they're sleepers, and I think that's what really makes them enjoyable.
No, man, I really appreciate the ride. This is very educational.
Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Don't forget to check out SwedeSpeed.com, guys, for all your Volvo needs, information. It's an awesome website. You definitely got to check it out. We'll see you guys next time.